Battalion, cut.
4190, 1075.
You have a hideout occupancy location?
Stand by. So that is okay.
The 75's been transmitted box 4190 for the address of 88 Edgewater, Beasley Boy Park. It's between Main Street and Edge Street. Fires on a private dwelling. The 1075's been transmitted box 4190 for the address 88 Edgewater, Beasley Boy Park. It's between Main Street and Edge Street. Fires on a private dwelling. That's the ladder 54. That's the 2-0 Battalion, catch.
2-0.
That ladder 54 is going to be your fast truck. Are you going to require the services of the Marine units?
Guys, go stand by. We're still getting to the scene.
Alright, 10-4. That's the ladder 54.
Bronx, did you, fast truck guy?
Tell ladder 54 is your fast truck.
Ladder 54, 10-4.
And you also had 97 transport and satellite too.
97 with the satellite, 10-4.
Box engine 97.
Engine 97.
Are you 84? You're about 84. How far out are you?
We are 84 and 72 picking it up right now.
10-4-97, 2-0 Battalion, you have a message? That's the ladder 54. Ladder 54. Ladder 54, you're the fast truck. No size up as of yet.
Battalion, throw the box.
2-0 Battalion, cat.
At box 4190, at this time, 1075 using all hands. Fire on the second floor of a two-story private dwelling. Exposure 1 is a street, 2 is a similar detached, 3 is unknown, 4 is a similar detached. We also have fire through the roof at this time, Kay. Streets are very tight. We got 2 lines stretched, 1 in operation at this time.
You have the dimensions of the building?
The guy through the Bronx with 4190, 25 by 60, and please transmit second alarm.
Transmitted box 4190. That's for the address 88 Edgewater, Beasley Boy Park. That's between Main Street and Edge Street. Fire through the roof of a two-story private dwelling. The second alarm's been transmitted box 4190 for the address 88 Edgewater, Beasley Boy Park. That's between Main Street and Edge Street. Fires through the roof of a two-story private dwelling. Over
4190, can you ascertain if GMS is on scene? We have 1 resident of the building that is outside. We moved prior to after arrival. Have returned to some breath check.
Stand by, 2-0.
We're on the fire. We have 2 line structures, 1 in operation. We have an additional line off of the Edgewater fire apparatus also in use at this fire site.
All right, guys, this is a second alarm fire in the Edgewater area of the Bronx. It's way all the way up here and very close to the water. They got 2 lines stretched, 1 in operation. They had fire through the roof, but it appears that they've knocked it down. Some of the units are still coming in. You can hear the sirens in the distance. And you have to walk to these fires here because they're very tight streets. Those are some of the second alarm units coming in. We'll be there shortly as soon as we find it. Look at that. Where's the rack at? There's the rack at. Rack 3.
Yeah, we hit along the floor side wall there. We're looking any better, Bob? Got what we can get from up here. The rest of it, we're going to have to open from below.
Yeah, we got the ceiling open for the setback in the rear. That's all down, and they're knocking a little bit of pockets down, but with the 3 wall goes up in the rear. The fire never got past that, it seems like.
By the way, this is one of the Vollies companies in New York City. A lot of people ask about it. There it is, and it looked like they went to work on the fire scene. There's Big Blue. Let's see what we got. Long walk. There's Squad 61. There's the water down in the distance down that way. I don't really smell anything heavy or see anything heavy. And another exercise for me, that's for sure. And look how small these streets are and how tight these houses are. So they gotta...
Edgewater, Chief Infantry Command.
They got to get these, they make these second alarms a lot of the times because the houses are so close. Jeez.
Edgewater, Chief, FDOI, Infantry Command. FDOI, guys. Our team has EMS with that patient.
All right, the Edgewater fire chief is talking to the FDNY command. Let's see if we can get over there before it's completely out. Look at these little streets.
Hey, Mick. Go ahead. Stay off that rear setback there. It's all LVLs. They'll completely burn through. It's starting to sag. Don't let anybody on that. All right, 10-4, I'm getting them out.
I don't know. It looks like there's people back here. I don't know if they have fire back here. I'm going to go take a peek. Looks like there's something back here.
Roof to rescue. It's just that one story under the deck, but the I-beams are completely burned away. Thanks, Andy. We're all off that
Okay?
second floor porch. All the fire's knocked down.
All the fires knocked down.
Sector 180 to command.
All right, they got some pockets of fire back here, but this is where the main body of fire was. It seems to be in the back here.
Fire sector 180 command.
They have a small pocket of fire. They had a lot of fire, it looks like. Let me see if I can get some light on here. They're doing overhaul.
Fire sector 180 to command. Alright, John, taking a look at the first floor here. You have lightweight construction, the wooden I-beams, all visible fires knocked down. But the I-beams are in pretty bad shape. We're keeping all the members away from the area underneath it, and we're just going to overhaul hydraulically. I'll get you a report from up above it in a second. 10-4.
They got some structural problem going in there. They don't want any members on the inside on the first floor. Some beams are compromised. Alright, there's still little pockets of fire in the attic or the roof area up there, but not much. All right, they still got a lot of work to do in there. I'm going to continue to monitor it. It took us about 20 minutes, 22 minutes to get here, but they didn't transmit it right away either, so it was going pretty good through the roof back here at one point or another.
Fire sector 180, come in. Command. John, we're going to get 72 out of the building. They're low on air. We're going to have 89 move up on this hose line. They're up on the second floor. We can continue to wash now. We're keeping everybody out of that area where the wood and I-beams are in rough shape.
We got a whole bunch of companies out here now that can come in.
Alright, don't send anybody up. We got a lot of guys in the building. We're going to sort through that, and then we'll work on getting other companies released.
Well, there's a lot of activity going on. See, the whole piece of the building's missing there, right around there. So they had heavy fire in that area.
All visual fires been knocked down. Fire's still doubtful. You can return any units that haven't been received yet.
All right, they're returning any units that were coming for the second alarm that are not here yet. You saw one of the volunteer firefighters right there in front of your screen making his way. And the FDNY on top spraying.
Command Jack 10-4, 10-8. Fox 2, tactical support 1. Time 1, 10-4.
All right, let me poke around.
So we got 110-45 no code at this time.
Duration 37 minutes. Back to the station.
There's no other angle. There's nothing to see in the front. I went around over there. But I moved over to a separate yard. A lot of overhauling is going to have to be done. There's a lot of wood in there. We made good timing, but they took a few minutes to transmit it. Sometimes we don't leave until they transmit the 1075, but not a lot of time wasted. It's just as it's very far out here in the Bronx.
47, dispatcher 381.
And one of these houses are not so close here, but some of these houses, especially on the other side, are very close to each other.
Process 1 to command.
Alright, looks like they had to throw some of the furniture from over there over here in order to get some work done.
What do you need, Joe?
Alright, looks like the main concentration of fire was up there I'm looking inside the house right there, and you don't see nothing in there in terms of singe marks or nothing like that.
Oh, it's outside. It's outside. Yeah, and it has like 4 hours break time, something like that. Just lay it.
I'm gonna go in the front and give you guys a little view. And this is pretty much done. They're gonna continue to do some overhauling and some spraying, and then they'll start releasing companies, and we'll head back to Manhattan.
Battalion 3 to Battalion 1-8, fire sector. Fire sector 1-8. We're on scene. You need us inside the building, take a look above, or you want us back in the rear? Give you a set of eyes. What unit was this again? Battalion 3, second alarm chief. Nah, you can hang out. Just let me know how the rear looks. I haven't been back to the rear yet. It was a little tough access to get back there. I'm up on the second floor now. It looks like we had a partial, localized collapse there with those, where the deck was. So just get a good look at that and see what's going on. All right, 10-4. Command. 41, don't step on that landing. Safety is on his way to the rear.
Not too sure how tall this house is. It looks like there's a second floor. I don't know if it's an attic or has another piece to it. Maybe when I go to the front, we could check that out.
Squad to outside. Tommy, I need a metal cut-off blade, cut-off saw, the 9-inch battery operated.
All right, guys, I'm making my way to the front of the fire building. I'm gonna see if there's anything to see back there. Look how tight this is here. The ladder is hugging that over there, and look how tight it is. Barely could walk through here. Look at how tight it is for the engine. Way down there they stretched. Can't really see too much. I'm just gonna take a walk down there. Yeah, it's very dark. It looks like the power is out. Nothing visible. It's the one house in the center of your screen, right around here, that one. And there's too many members there to go walking around there.
4718.
They got your EMS down there.
In the basement and the first floor, completely negative. Alright, 10-4, fire sector 1-8 to command. John, primary search throughout the fire building, complete and negative. 10-4.
It looks like the house has second floor, and there's like a little tiny little hut on top. I don't know what that is. But anyway, there's not too much to see from over here, folks. Right there's a firehouse. Doesn't even look like they broke the windows on this side.
Battalion 3, rear sector, command. Command. Stability-wise, everything looks good back here. We're just going to need an extensive wash down once they're done inside. 10-4.
Extensive wash down. That's what they're going to work with right now. All right.
Command the fire sector. Fire sector 1-8. Can we go to probably will hold this point? John, just hang on 1 second. I just want to get it. We'll get a good report from the rear, and I just want to get a report from that the deck up top. Squad 61's working on getting that. It's a circular stair that's compromised. They're working on getting that out of the way. We'll get a good look at the roof area where the deck was, and then I'll get you probably a hold recommendation.
Alright, so they're gonna go probably will hold. I'm just showing you here, you have your EMS
Hey, Tommy.
on
Tommy
scene.
Bennett.
And what I'm gonna do is gonna walk around a little bit so you guys can see how tight these little streets are. I'm gonna go by where the engine was. And I got my feet wet. Just gonna show. Hold on.
In operation. All visible fires been knocked down. All searches are complete negative throughout the building, and trucks are still opening up to build outlook.
3 lines stretch, 3 lines in operation.
Division 7 down there.
And then they have these little alleyways that go in between the 2 houses on both sides. It goes right through to the next street. Show where engine 72 landed over here. See how close the houses? They're not terribly close, but look how narrow the streets are.
Fire sector 180, come in. Come in. All right, 50 had been operating, 50 truck. We're going to send them out of the building. I'm going to operate on the 2nd floor.
You see how narrow these small streets go that way?
A ladder 41.
The engine barely fits there. They made a good positioning.
47 truck is doing well.
Anyway, so I was telling you, sorry, I had a snooze. I had a snooze with the members. These streets are very tight back here. And I think I said that 3 or 4 times. I apologize, but there's not really a whole hell of a lot to see left over there. That's how tight that is. And then here's the sidewalk. So they did a good positioning. Then by there, all the way at the end is where the water is on that side. See you later, brother. Be safe. All right. Look at that street. This looks like it's towards the end of this, but we're gonna get out of here.
Box 4190, we're gonna go with probably real home.
All right, Division 7 transmitted a probably will hold. That means
300 hours, the duration is 5-1, that's 51 minutes. Division 7.
51 minutes. Units are taking up. They're gonna start taking up. Look at the tower ladder again. I'm not gonna go to the back. There's not too much to see back there. It's very dark. So here's one of those alleyways that I spoke of. These alleyways go in between the homes on either side. And so I gotta wait. The members are packing their stuff in. There is no sidewalk left, so I have to wait here.
Avenue is a private zone.
See you later. Be safe. Look at the room between the ladder and the car here, and this is the one that there's no sidewalk. I'm gonna make my way to the car. I have a lot of work tomorrow, and it's 3 in the morning. And it looks like it's gonna be a sleepless night. Look at the hydrant. The hydrant's back here behind the little bushes. It's a nice little community back here. I've come here several times. One time a water rescue, another time for a fire. I like it. It's really, really quaint. The squad and the rescue way back here. They took that hydrant. I'm gonna see if I can show you guys the firehouse. There's nobody there probably. The Vollies firehouse on here. They're in there operating one line. The FDNY has 2 lines. They got 3 lines stretched, 3 lines in operation for this fire. I don't know what unit these Vollies used or where the unit is, but that's tall out of 58, tall out of 54, and these might be some of the members' cars, the Vollies. They come in, and there's all the other FDNY units are way back there. This is the Vollies firehouse, and they went out on the call. They were probably first due. I don't know for sure. Hey, let me see. Edgewater Park, Vollies Host Company number 1, I think. Anyway, that's their quarters. This looks like one of their units. All right, guys, 2 and 2 from Edgewater Park. Well, actually, you know what? I'm gonna walk down a little bit more. This has a little sidewalk on this side, and just see who else is out there. Here's another tiny little street here. I don't think that she's. How you guys doing? Hello. All right. Orlando. All right, brother. That's Feel Calm. They made it all the way out here. They got to come all the way from Brooklyn, very far into Brooklyn. But I think there's some bridges and stuff that you can get through. Anyway, look at all the FDNY units all around the whole entire area. With that said, 2 and 2, we're gonna see you all on the other side.
You'll come the time 0310 hours, duration 1 hour, 1 minute. Progress reported too. 10-4 box, got back to you. 4310, dispatch to 381.
Progress report for the second alarm box 4190. Flying a 2.5-story private dwelling. Division 7 Deputy Chief McCormick reports 3 line stretch, 3 in operation. Secondary searches are still in progress. Trucks continue to open up looking for pockets of fire. Fire is staying a probable hold. Okay.
10-4, fill count time of that report 0314 hours, the duration 1 hour and 5 minutes.
1 hour, 5 minutes, 10-4.
314, dispatcher 381.
Practice report for second alarm box 4190, egress 88B, Edgewater Park.
Flying a 2-story 550 private dwelling.
Division 7, Deputy Chief McCormick reports. The secondary search is still out, a complete negative. Put in notifications to the gas and the electric company that both utilities have been shut off. fire is a 1041, code 1, unable to determine the cause of the fire. Put in a notification to the buildings department. There is a partial collapse of the rear deck. The previously reported 1045 no code is a code 3. The fire is under control. Field Com and Division 7 will be going 10-8. Battalion 2-0 will be the incident commander and radio contact. Okay.
10-4 Field Com. Under control time is 0332 hours. Duration will be around 1 hour and 22 minutes.
10-4.
Time 0332 Bronx 2-0.